Welcome back to another first impression, this time for the beginning after the end, season 2. Synopsis on any list. Arthur faces one last mission with Jasmine, but the quest unleashes a tragedy no one saw coming. You probably remember the beginning after the end season 1 did not look good. The adaptation was not that good. People wanted a lot better quality and they got whatever we had in season 1. Season 2 is not much better. The quality is still not very good. Some of the animation looked a little bit goofy. And it is just not worth watching. Just if you want to know about the story, go through the manhwa or the novel. Just don't watch the anime. It's not worth watching. There's not much else really to say. Let's go for ratings. AniList has it at 58%. My anime list at 5.92. So people do not really like it, as you can guess. I would also give it like a 6 out of 10. Some of the animation was really not good. I personally like the CG monsters so far. They looked at least better than the rest of the animation, so we have that going for us. But I don't believe it is going to get that much better. I am going to go into some spoilers, because I do have some problems with how it is being showcased. Again, spoiler. Now, episode first. The first episode, we go and join Arthur and Jasmine on their adventure. It is more or less the last mission they have together, if you remember, if you even watched it. At the end of season 1, they went out and were like, okay, we are going to go adventuring together because Arthur wants to learn how to be an adventurer, yada yada yada, become stronger, cool. Here we have the last mission, supposedly, or I assume it's the last mission. There's a spider and they fight the spider, which is fine. Again, there was some goofy animation. It just... The spider has like a petrification ability through their eye. Now we have our two guys, Jasmine and Arthur. They are on a stakeout. They get ambushed by the spider for some reason, even though they both should be able to detect that. But maybe it has like a sneak ability. They get attacked. Jasmine pushes Arthur out of the way and is unable to get out of the way herself in the time, which is it's just a little bit weird, and gets petrified. Fair enough, okay. Arthur then has to fight the spider. Oh yeah, bam bam bam. Now the petrification ability is then showcased as some kind of projectile, and Arthur evades the projectile, does not get petrified, and that was the ability. The spider used the ability once against him, and that's it. Which was a little bit weird, because why did the spider not try to use the ability multiple times? It worked so far. Every other enemy she came across, the spider was petrifying, but I guess if you have one hit or you one try per enemy, I don't know. That was a little bit weird. And after the first episode, we go back home. Hey, we get some family bonding moment. In episode 2, we go to Tasha, Elf Girl, Tessia, and we see her adventure. which is fine. Okay, we get to see the girl again, see her fighting, overcoming an obstacle, which, to be honest, I found a lot more interesting than whatever Arthur was doing, but that's just me. To then go to episode 3 and Arthur being shipwrecked, and we are more or less, or I more or less was lost at the beginning, because we went from Tasha fighting to Arthur being shipwrecked. We find out he was on a mission, again with Jasmine, again alone. He was shipwrecked. He is on a deserted island, and he finds other shipwrecked people, which happen to be Fire Asshole and a Rock Dwarf dude, which is very weird. And they also are on a mission here for some reason, and it's like, Then we fight this creature. It's like, just for Jasmine to come in and save the day. It feels a little bit like we jumped some of the story to get to some interesting part. I don't know what that part is supposed to be, but it was a pretty big whiplash from going from Arthur's at home here after a mission to Teresia fighting something, going to the coming home as well, essentially, and then Arthur being shipwrecked. It's like, okay, I guess stuff happened between, maybe not. It's a little bit disjointed. It doesn't help that the animation is not that good. But it would be okay if the story would hold up a little bit more. Just go read the novel or whatever.